there, welcome back to the product updates roundup for this month. If you remember right, we started the year promising you that we'll be making Recruiterflow the ultimate RecOps tool for you. We are standing firm, and in fact, we have got some banger updates for you this month. Curious? Here's what we have in store for you this month. Here, we started integrating AI into your systems so that you could execute some simple tasks like crafting emails, summarizing profiles, creating screening questions, and more. Honestly, you guys loved it, and now we are expanding it so that you could do much more with it. Introducing our latest AI RecOps assistant, or as we call it, AIRA. Now, AIRA is not your simple AI which will help you do these simple tasks, but instead, AIRA is trained on the tons of information that you and your colleagues have fed into multiple candidate and contact profiles. Think of all your notes, emails, calls, the system feeds, the custom feeds, all the information you have added into a profile. AIRA basically builds a knowledge graph out of all this and helps you answer questions instantly. What kind of questions you ask? Think of what motivates a top candidate, or what could be the messaging that could work to close this deal, or what is the best note that I can use to build some context so that I can close the job. There is so much more. With all the knowledge that you have stored inside your profiles, AIRA has the ability to craft a compelling story out of all this and help you provide information whenever you need it. It's basically like your recruiting bestie. It knows everything about everyone. So let me walk you through how it works. So over here, I have some candidates. Let me quickly head into Dwight's profile here. So AIRA is basically placed where RFGPT was initially placed. So you can just head over there. Now you will be welcomed with a nice greeting, helping you to introduce to AIRA and understand what you can do with it. And of course, you have your initial operations as well, but now you can just ask anything you want. For example, we have Dwight here. Let's say I want to summarize the latest communication that has happened with Dwight. So I ask this, it will take some time and it will give me the latest communication and who had done it. It was me. And then let's say I want to ask something more. For instance, what motivates Dwight? So this is a very contextual based question. Your resumes won't be able to answer this. But now this AIRA has all the information of the conversations, the context that was added by your colleagues and you. It can craft much more compelling understanding of what exactly is the candidate. What exactly the candidate is. So you have this information here based on whatever the profile has, achieving sales targets, strong dedication, implementing innovative sales techniques, which is very true. And currently, AIRA is not just available on your candidates, but also your contacts. For instance, let's say I'm opening Michael Scott. I'll head to AIRA again. So I have this information. So let's say what kind of messaging would work to help close the deal with Michael. So assuming I'm interacting with Michael to close the deal, and now AIRA analyzes all the activities and the notes, and it is telling me that our editing services was helping him find the ultimate office squad and the secret weapon in his quest for the perfect candidate for his quirky team seemed to position as well. Now, this is good information, right? This has been carried out on a test account, but think of all the things you can do on your personal account. You need not have to ask your colleagues on what's happening with the top candidate when you are the lead owner of a new candidate. All you can do is come onto this profile, ask whatever you want to know about a person, and then execute on those insights. This is primarily AIRA to you. And like I mentioned, AIRA is currently available only on candidates and contacts. However, we will be expanding this on other profiles or other entities in the product as well. And hopefully, you will be interacting with it much more. So very curious to understand what kind of questions you would want to ask Ira. If you would interested, please drop in a comment and let us know. Now, coming to the second major update this month is a better way to run your job operations and processes. So, last quarter, we introduced job status to you, wherein you could assign a job status based on whatever your process was. You guys loved it and you've been using it to assign very customized job statuses based on your processes. However, most of it was done manually until now. Now we have brought in your job status into recipes. So now you can assign job status automatically. Think of scenarios like whenever you open a new job, a status can be automatically added. Or when a particular job state changes, again, you can assign a status that time. Or primarily attach a status when a job has been stalled or there has been no movement for a very long time. You can execute all this using this particular update. I'll show you how. So currently I have set up a recipe where when I have a high priority job and there has been no hire or no movement in the last 15 days, I'm automatically assigning a status. So I've created a segment for that particular job and I have it set up as the trigger. Under the action section, I have selected update fields, which is a new feature right now. Now in the field section, I can just choose job status. So whenever there is a high priority job with no movement in the last 15 days, what I can do is I can quickly change the status to stalling. So when this gets triggered, the job status will automatically be selected. And at the same time, let's say if I want to again assign a status when a new job opens up, I can do that as well. So I have already run this particular recipe and this is how my job will look now. So I already have a job which has been stalling. There has been no movement for the last 15 days. So I'll be automatically seeing this on the job profile page, which makes it much more easy for me to understand how my jobs are progressing and accordingly take action. So this was the second major update. Now moving to the third major update this month, we have a way for you to retrieve accurate and verified phone numbers of candidates and contacts right inside Recruiterflow. Now we understand the complexities of navigating multiple lookup tools. There are challenges around pricing, accuracy, syncing up with your RecOps tool. So we wanted to solve that. And now whenever you are on a profile of a candidate or a contact on a professional social media network, all you can do is open up our Chrome extension and just click on that get phone number button. Once you do that, the accurate and verified number of that person will be retrieved and added to the profile inside Recruiterflow. But before that, make sure you have loaded some credits into your account. You can do that by heading to settings and under the billing tab, just scroll down. You will be able to see phone lookup and probably you might have 0 credits right now. But if you have added your card, you can load up some credits. The pricing currently is $20 or 100 credits and we'll be using 1 credit to retrieve 1 accurate and verified phone number. So make sure, go ahead, load up some credits, get those numbers, catch up with your candidates and contacts. And yeah, these were all the major updates this month. There are some minor enhancements as well, especially around advanced search and stage movement breakdown report. You can access all of that in the blog attached in the description of this video. So make sure you go and give it a read. And if you have any questions, suggestions, ideas, we are always an email or a call away. Let us know how we can help you. Have a great time. See you next month.